and tutorials video. Have you got chip marks on your tiles? We've got a growing collection of chip marks where things have dropped and chipped the surface away, and it really stands out because the coating's only just on the surface. I've got a really quick, really easy way to get rid of those for you. It's with some enamel spray paint, but we are not going to spray it down because that would just go absolutely everywhere. I'm going to show you how to do it with a really special way. Okay, so the paint we're going to use is an enamel paint. Got some Rust-Oleum here. So then you go to the hardware store and you color match amongst all of these. You got to find something which is a good match. This is your hardware store option, and they do also have color charts in your hardware store. But if you can't find one that's a good match, what you can do, you go to your auto parts store and they will be able to color match for you. They'll have a machine and they'll be able to actually mix up a can of pressure pack enamel for you. But because we're going to be actually dipping, and I'll show you that method when we got the paint, it can actually just be a little sample pack as well. As long as it's enamel paint though, that's the thing. It's the only thing that's going to be strong enough to stand up to it. So it's got to be an enamel pack the same color. But the tip of this video is that we're going to use the lid and we're going to spray into the lid like that and dip a match, not a brush, but a match. Now you zoom up there on that and we just touch it in the middle to start with and then just work around the edges like that. And now hold it back a little bit. That'll dry a bit darker, but that chip will all but disappear. Another one there, so we'll do one more. Match, dip it in the paint, start in the middle, and try to make it as little as you can. There you go. Now, if you've got a scratch, you can do it or whatever, but this is an absolute brilliant way. And again, these are all sorts of different colors, but you see there's darkness and so forth, so it makes it easy that your eye's expecting different colors, but it's gonna make those light spots absolutely disappear. And you can come back, like leave it for an hour and come back, and you've got a big hole, and you can actually get some paint in there to fill the hole up somewhat as well. And if it's enamel, it'll dry nice and hard. So here we are 2 months later. Can you spot it? There's two of the chips here. One is right there. Have a look at it in there, and the other, I've lost it, there it is there, the repairs we did. And when you zoom up, it looks, oh my gosh, that's terrible, it's way lighter. It's actually way worse in the camera than what it is in reality. But the truth is, standing up here where my eyes are, you just don't pick it up anymore. And there were really big, bad chunks. So absolutely wrapped with the result. And it now disappears, and it's not something we notice anymore. I also did it in another part of the house. I'll show you that as well, where the chips were much bigger. So here in this entryway, can you see right there? Again, this color could have been darker, but you see these were massive. I chose not to, you see there's a big circle around the outside there. I chose not to touch that with paint because I thought that would make it look worse. But the other two, and that one was enormous, the big one here was a really big chip. Again, we don't notice them anymore. It used to be you noticed every time you saw it, and now you just don't see it. As you're moving through the house, it's taken the problem away.